watch him fail. Oh, I think it's gonna be fine, man. I think it's gonna be fine. I believe in you. Okay, so what kind of crazy team comp do we have? We have Doomfist Bastion, but it's still a 2-2-2, but okay. So Doomfist with the Rhine Diva. Gonna be interesting to say the least, but okay, okay.
Bro, I'm so white a whole ass pizza and cinnamon stick from Marco's Pizza.
Okay, we're starting. Dodging the fire strikes. Fire striking the door. Good shit. Nice calling. You've got some callouts right here. Oh, Havoc 616 MPR. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Let's see. Okay, so you're shielding your Bastion, and they also have a Bastion of their own. So just a small mistake. But it is also very important when you're playing Reinhardt, which is to kind of always moving forward. You want to trade your shield health and your health, of course, like your health and your shield. These are resources that you are going to use, and you're going to trade this for map space usually. So you're going to use your HP pool and your shield to move forward and to get your entire team forward as well. So standing still is 99 times out of 100 a very bad thing to do. Especially since your Bastion here wants to set up a little bit further. So standing in front of the Bastion here, absolutely fine. But now, when this Bastion no longer has anyone to shoot at, because the Lucio dropped down, the Reinhardt is hiding behind the corner, then now we need to tell our Reinhardt, or tell our Bastion to like stand up. We're gonna move in. We're gonna set up somewhere a little bit closer. Because what happens now is while our Bastion was moving around, nobody can shoot this Bastion. But this Bastion cannot shoot anyone either. Like, he has awful sightlines. This Bastion can't see shit. He can just see people standing like where this Moira is standing, pretty much. But if the Moira dies here, it's her fault. So we should be preserving our shield here. Preserving our shield, walking as close as possible. So we want to walk to this corner right here. Wait for our shield to get to maybe like 1,500 or something. And then when it is healthy, we move in. We move in together with our team. Like, this Bastion is sitting really close to this corner. So if we move in together with our shield, and as soon as we're close, this Diva defense matrix, then we can swing, fire strike, and maybe even charge him. Like, if you get close here, you can probably pretty easily just charge this Bastion. There's nothing he can do about it. But here we're just shielding our Moira, and the shield breaks. And now we have pretty much nothing that we can do, and we're gonna die to the Bastion. So see, our Bastion can't shoot him. Like, there's no reason to be standing there. I think I couldn't tell where the Bastion was. I thought he was on high ground or something. Ah, okay, I see. Then if you don't know where the Bastion is, make sure to use your, pressing shield and then your left click. So right click, left click. If you hold both of them at the same time, you can spin around your camera while still holding up your shield. That is a pretty good tool to use as much as possible when you're playing with the Bastion, so that you can keep track of your surroundings. So yeah, okay, we're waiting. Our Zen is a crazy madman, goes in alone. I like it. And with I like it, I mean I don't like it. Yeah, this is fine. Setting up our Bastion. So the thing is, okay, now we're at a pretty good position. I was just gonna say here, so you just want to shield the Bastion. And this part of your shield here is enough to shield the Bastion, while still keeping this part of the shield like behind cover. So Reinhardt shield breaks so fast because it's insanely big. It is so big that pretty much everybody can hit it. Even if you miss by a mile, you're still gonna hit the edge of the shield and you're gonna deal damage to it. So you want to try and keep your shield as small as possible when you can. So instead of like walking forward here, that means your shield is gonna be shielding him on the left, but your all of this on the right here is gonna be like useless shielding. That just makes more people able to hit your shield. It's like this Roadhog was not able to shoot your shield until you started moving forward, but you didn't really need to. You do recognize it after a while though. Unfortunate. If a Reinhardt pops pops charge like this, every single time you need to be ready with your own charge to counter charge him. This way you would save your Bastion, and he would instantly fall down to the ground. Your Bastion would be able to melt him, and your Bastion would be alive. The Reinhardt would be dead. To be great. How about a charge in the play here? I feel like it'd be pretty neat. No, you're crazy, Gulanka. Charging is not a good idea when you have a Bastion that you can be shielding. And yeah, so your Bastion died, your 2 supports are dead. There's absolutely no point in walking in here or even trying to survive. Dying as fast as possible is the play right here. So as we can see, okay, the supports actually died because you went to the right. Oh well, that's even worse. You kind of stagger yourself for 5 extra seconds. Don't be afraid to die. Like, dying is not a bad thing all the time. Dying so that you can regroup together with your team and push in again as 6 is a very important skill. You need to be okay with dying if you can see that it's gonna make us regroup. Yeah, like now your Zen is dead. I think someone else died a few seconds earlier, so like they're still in spawn. There's no reason to move forward. Okay, our Doomfist is going crazy. Let's set up the Bastion. So this Bastion is setting up in some really horrible spaces. Oh, nice counter charge. That's a dead Rein. Perfect. Well played, dude. Well played. There we got anti-nated. That means we need to shield instantly. Okay. Wait, what the hell happened there? How did he manage to hook there? What is this? Your shield is blocking him. How is this hook going through your shield? What the hell, dude? Favor the shooter. Oh my god. Yeah, unfortunate. To be honest, Reinhardt is not a very good character together with Bastion. If you ever encounter a Bastion 1 trick again, I would suggest playing Orisa, because what Orisa does is her shield is way more sustainable. Like, you're gonna have a lot more uptime for your for your Bastion to be able to shoot, because your shield is gonna regenerate every 8 seconds, because it's cooldown based instead of resource based. And you're also gonna allow your Bastion to get kills by pulling people into his line of sight all the time. So since they have 0 shields to hide behind, you pulling them in all the time is gonna be really annoying. And mine actually gets you some picks. So the problem with Reinhardt is that you're way more all in. Like, when you move forward and when your shield starts getting low, you have no other option. Like, you have to either go hide or go all in into them and start swinging like a madman. I swear Bronze Bastions actively run away from Orisa shield, but you're right. I can see that happening. I can see that happening. But, well, yeah. Talk to your Bastions. Tell them to set up behind you. And same thing, you probably should be talking with your Bastion, because since since you're playing a Reinhardt, your shield becomes a very important resource for the two of you to share and utilize in a very effective manner. So the problem with pretty much all of your engages so far is that you've had 1000 shield before the Bastion is even set up correctly to do anything. So you want to try and time by like utilizing natural cover, staying like close to corners to get as close as possible to them, and then try and, let's see if I can get a better angle for this. Okay. Okay. He's doing it. Oh wow, the Reinhardt is going crazy in your backline. Oh, the Reinhardt actually got like a 4K. Oh my goodness, okay. So we have one last fight and you have Shadow ready. Okay, so like a better angle to do this is your entire team here walks together to this area, and then you both try to talk to your Bastion, like I'm gonna move out in 3, 2, 1, and then you move out, you put up your shield, you set up the Bastion to be able to shoot like this, and if they aren't in line of sight here, let's see if we can get a better angle. Oh, he dies before the fight. GG's. That's very unfortunate. Oh no, you booped the Ana out of the blizzard. Unfortunate. Oh, this was a very, very, very unbalanced game. The enemy team was probably leagues ahead over your team, which is unfortunate. It does happen sometimes. But okay, you are gonna play Orisa on defense at least. I like this. But yeah, you definitely need more communication between you and the Bastion. It is absolutely impossible to play that composition effectively without you doing like coordinated attack together. You need to be able to jump out with a full 2000 HP shield, and your Bastion sets up in a very good position to be able to get a value out of that. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult. Because you were always like first shielding nothing, so the shield goes down to 1000, and then when the Bastion was actually sitting at a good spot, or not even a good spot, he was only sitting in like decent spots for the most part, yeah, you were forced to like move back because your shield is low. But let's see, yeah, let's see your defense here.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good. We just need to hold them.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Look after yourself out there. I'll get
Here, Orisa, follow me.
Oh, he's talking.
Here.
What the hell? Bastion is talking. What's going on?
We're gonna put our shield up right here.
Nice. See? This guy's communicating.
Put it up right.
Oh, guys, just don't wait
Stay
for the
behind
target
me
to
and
sleep,
stay
alright?
behind me and we'll get that.
one. Attackers incoming.
Okay, so
This is good.
this position is suboptimal, but I guess it's fine. A little bit early with the shield, but it's not too bad. We did get a kill, so it should be fine.
Behind.
Oh, our Ana died. So the problem with this position is that we can't really see people walking down this way, and we can't see the point either. So what you want to do with the bunker is you usually want to be able to see the point. So let's actually open up Stat Banana here. Hello? Why is this not working? Overwatch, stop it. Hollywood. What is the optimal position? I will show you, my friend. I will show you. So okay. So we are setting up here with our Bastion. And this is like, it's decent. We can still see the choke, we can see them pushing in, and we can shoot at them from a pretty decent spot. But it makes it very hard for our healers, because they can't really be standing here either. I guess we can all be standing here in a big pile together as a family. But the problem arises if they get any kind of hero that can bypass this choke or like walk through here. So Sombras, Tracers, Genjis, Ball, every hero with some kind of mobility that can walk to the point and then hide around in this area. Because they're going to have to walk the point, and then you're going to need to move this bunker anyway, because you need to be able to see the point and shoo away any kind of threat that's going to touch it. So setting up the bunker here could be decent too. It gives you kind of the same sightlines, a little bit weaker since you won't be able to see far into their spawn, but you will at least see the choke, and you will also be able to see this door, and you will also be able to see the point. But usually most bunkers set up either like just at this on this corner. Actually, setting up on this corner can be decent if you have some kind of hero that can control the high ground. Because setting up on this corner can be pretty dangerous if they get something like a Junkrat up here and start spamming you from above, which is very dangerous. But usually, this is where you set up the bunker, because you're gonna be very safe over here. There's pretty much no way they can touch your supports if they're standing over here, unless they have some kind of Sombra or something going from this way, but that's usually very easy to deal with. And this also gives you full sightlines over the point, so there's nowhere they can be standing while still avoiding your Bastion line of sights. And this also gives you like decent sightlines over the point. They are pretty far, so you're probably not going to get any kills unless you get a huge like pull that the Bastion starts spraying into. Maybe you have an Ana as well that times the pull with times the pull with an anti-nade. So that's probably not going to happen until very much higher up in the rankings. But this area really good for a bunker, and just a little bit closer to the point. So over here, pretty much will allow you, because you need to be able to see the point, see what's going on, and shoot at people trying to touch it. So now your Ana that was standing like on the point got killed by like a Moira ball and probably some other kind of damage. And now you are lacking your main healer, which is going to be a disaster. And as you can see, like they're all ignoring this choke. They're all doing this. They're all walking through there. And now there's someone on point. And now there's a fight going on that you can't see shit and do shit about, which is not a position where you want to be. It's like, see this? Your Diva's dying to Zarya over here. And like there's a Lucio over here. They're all pressuring points. There's nothing you or your Bastion can do. Unfortunate. But that is a GG's.
Oh, that's a one. Jeez, that was.
So what setting up over here does as well is make flanking pretty much impossible. So since you were set up over here, they could easily walk like this. They could probably no wait, yeah, the Zarya probably just walked straight like this, and you couldn't see it because you were all focused on the point. And she just walked up the stairs. Easy game, easy life. So let's see, is this another game on Hollywood? If that is a link, you can't link stuff in the chat. Sorry, I don't know why links don't work. I have tried removing the link protection, but it still doesn't work. Oh, okay. Send it on the Discord server or just PM it to me. A link on Steam. Yeah, that works. That works. Ah, nice. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Now you didn't do things too like super badly last time. You popped Fortify at a decent time. Probably shouldn't have tried to duel the high shard Zarya though. You're usually gonna lose that as an Orisa, but yeah, you played it decently. Oh, ergonomic keyboard. Let's see this. Oh, that looks really weird. What the hell? How do you... Okay. Damn. Yeah. Oh, and then you have like enter and shit for on the... Oh, okay. That's the wrong thing. Whatever. Let's see your team comp. Do you press tab? You do not press tab. Okay. So we have a Mei. And you're playing against the Bastion. Did you see that before? Okay, so you see a Bastion here. And your shield gets down to 680. So in this situation, you need to scream at your teammates. They have a Bastion. My shield is low. I cannot move forward. And if they die, it is not your fault. It is their fault 100%. And there's nothing you can or should do about it. You need to recharge your shield. You need to chill in this corner right here. Wait until your shield is 2000 HP. And then when it is, you need to make use of shield hopping. I would probably just swap off the Reinhardt instantly because it's probably not going to work. Like Reinhardt only works against bunker if you have a Lucio and a D.Va with you. You need speed boost and you need defense matrix to eat up that damage and to get you through chokes or get you through dangerous contested areas safely. Because if you don't have those two pieces, you're most likely going to die a horrible death. So, okay, hang on here. I'm gonna go into the game real quick. I'm sure you know what shield hopping is, but just to show it really quick. So holding up your shield with Reinhardt makes you just a little bit slower. So this is the regular walking speed, and then if you hold shield, you're walking slower. So what you can do to move from point A to point B as fast and as fast as possible while still being relatively protected is to jump. So you jump, and when you are in the air, you hold up your shield. So this is shield jumping, and it allows you to move at the full speed while still being while still utilizing your shield. So you're still moving at full speed like this, but you're also shielding yourself for quite a long time. So that way you are going to take some damage, yes, to your HP pool, but hopefully you have some healers that will heal that damage up. So it's better to have that shield HP healthy instead of because it can't get healed, but your regular health can get healed any second as long as you have healers alive. So that's a way better trade. So let's see what happens here. You are waiting, but you raised your shield. You raised your shield. So instead of being at around 900 shield right now, you're at 500. And then you walk forward, and then you raise your shield again. You would have been at like 1300 now. Instead, you're at 400. And your shield is dead, and you're dead. Good night. So it is not your fault. Do not care if people are flaming you for like not walking forward. That is absolutely not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get your shield to 2000 HP and then push in when your shield is full. Tell your team this, communicate it, and if they don't want to listen, well, screw them. They're playing the game wrong. Okay, somehow your team seems to delete them all without your help. So that's nice.
Go upstairs.
Oh, shit, I missed. Sorry, I just wanted to take a bite out of my food. Okay, so we go up and kill the baby diva. Now we see Moira. And we kept the points. Beautiful.
Upstairs.
Wait, did you say something?
Go upstairs.
Go upstairs. Okay, good. Yeah, don't be afraid to like lead your team. Tell them where you're going. Tell them what you're doing. Ask for resources if you have to. Like, Moira, follow me. I'm gonna go up, kill this Bastion. Like, just saying go upstairs isn't actually enough, especially if you want to be a main tank. You definitely need to talk way more. So in that situation, I would actually call way more aggressively that there's a Bastion up on the high ground. Like, oh, Bastion going high ground, go, go, go. Moira, follow me. Or like, everyone follow me, kill Bastion, go. Because unless you are that enthusiastic and like coming when it's important, people aren't going to follow up. Like, just go upstairs. Like, maybe half your team is like, ah, whatever. He'll deal with whatever's upstairs. But if you're like, oh, Bastion upstairs, he's feeding, let's go, guys. They're going to be way more happy to help.
On the right.
Nice fire strike. We get the kill. Hey, shield hopping. Nice. Oh, the cleave is actually insane. Probably should be using shatter here though. Oh no. Okay, nice. It's a really weird fight. Okay. So you're taking your time to look around, see what's going on. Going for the Mercy first. I like it. Wow, they're just walking to their deaths. And now you walk to your death. But I guess it's fine. You already capped the point, so you're gonna respawn right here. It doesn't really matter that you're dying. Okay, so you are communicating sometimes, but it is very rare. So what is it that that triggers you to communicate? Usually, what is it that you're talking about? Because as a main tank, you should be communicating pretty much every fight. What you're doing, where you're going, where you want the team to go, if you want to rotate somewhere, and yeah, pretty much every fight you should at least be saying, I'm going here, we're gonna like move through payload here, we're gonna do this here, we're gonna fight over here, I want to hold this corner, I want to hold this. You should be talking pretty much all the time. Oh, you missed the Mercy. He died anyway. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Chasing the Junkrat, nice. Now we chase the Diva, she dies too. Now you see the Mercy. You missed that she was behind you, whatever. Okay. You let the baby Diva survive when you were in swing range. You need to be pressing W. That baby diva should be dead. Oh, nice fire strike. Nice, beautiful, beautiful. You really want to hit the shatter? Oh no. Okay. Okay, so I wonder if it's how much do you usually play Reinhardt? Are you still in the chat, Arctic One, or do you want to join voice or something so that you can answer questions, or if you want to ask questions? Yeah. Okay. How pretty often is it your main hero or the one you like and want to improve at? Yeah, most play this right. Okay, so I'm thinking because most of your decisions are okay, but it just takes a long time for you to get to them, or at least to feel confident enough to execute it. Something I'm thinking if it was only because you were not familiar with the hero, or maybe it's just a confidence issue. Because Reinhardt requires a lot of confidence. You cannot hesitate. You cannot be wishy-washy with your decisions. You need to like be aware of the situation. There are a lot of cooldowns that you need to be wary of and try to like dodge and shield and block. But when you see an opportunity, you need to be in their faces real hard and no, there's no going back usually. It's like if we take a look at this this last fight here. So you get the fire strike on the Riptire. That's amazing. We're slowly pushing the payload. This is absolutely fine. And you see the Mercy here. Like there's absolutely no way you will ever kill a Mercy. So chasing her makes no sense because she can easily fly away to whomever she wishes. Like you're not gonna kill this Mercy. And so what this does is that it opens up your entire enemy team now has no Reinhardt shield. So it opens up for the enemy team to start spamming them with damage. They can no longer assist you because they're afraid. They're probably hiding around corners. Who knows? I can't really see what's going on. But usually that's what happens. If they have no shield, they're going to be forced to hide because they're afraid of getting killed. So that means if they're hiding all the way in the back, that means you're alone in their backline. And it can be okay to go for flanks like this, to hit sneaky shatters, but remember that you are trading off something very important, that you're trading off your main job, which is to protect your shield, to go for like a sneaky, very risky play that might pay off, but it might not. So it's like a... I don't even know what analogy to use. It's like a Mercy. It's like a Mercy picking up her gun and going battle Mercy to kill someone instead of healing her teammates. Like you're trading away your main objective and your main focus that your hero is supposed to do something else that may or may not give you value, which is the risky part. And right here, you actually have a pretty good opportunity to shatter. Like I would probably, if you shatter these two, you can hopefully. Is it even worth it to shatter the Roadhog? I don't know. I realized this was a bad decision just as I walked through the door. I see. Yeah, well, then there's nothing to stop you from just walking backwards. Like right here, there's nothing they can do. This Roadhog, you just keep shielding, and while moving backwards, there's nothing he can do. But yeah, if you do something stupid, usually you just go balls to the walls, do it. It is too late. Now you need to commit, and this is actually fine. Like probably like you also shield this hook. This shield was absolutely amazing. Like well played as fuck here, and you could probably just shatter these two supports right now. I would say that's the best thing to do. So instead you were hesitating a lot, and then you tried to hit everyone, but like the Roadhog was looking at you. There's no way the Roadhog is gonna get hit by it if he's looking at you and he's ready for you. So you should definitely be just looking to hit the people that were actually a threat to you. Like the D.Va and the Junkrat in the front line, they had no fucking clue where you were. That beat missed me by 1 second. Yeah, but you kind of killed yourself right here. And I don't even mean with the decision to go here. I mean even after you did this, so you instead of shattering the Roadhog and like the Mercy, you shatter people that aren't even looking at you. And after you hit the shatter, so here you see that this Junkrat is 1 HP. He's already dead. And you have pretty much your entire team that's going to be dealing damage to this D.Va, so you don't really need to deal damage to the D.Va. You're okay, you're fine just doing nothing here, because you already did your shatter, and you have a Roadhog inside of your asshole. So you need to just survive from this Roadhog. You need to start shielding the Roadhog's damage instantly, right now. But instead you Fire Strike, which forces you to take 200 damage in your face, and then another 75. So you could have easily just let your team deal with the D.Va and shield the Roadhog while moving backwards instead, which would have probably been a lot better. And they actually rest the Junkrat that you sacrifice your life and your ultimate for. Nice pin. And he already used his heal, so you could probably get him. Oh, unfortunate. So what you can try and do to just increase the lethality of your Reinhardt is to practice animation cancelling with Fire Strike. So you can stop your swing real early. So if you just swing at someone, 75 damage, 75 damage, 75 damage, 75 damage. Like it's a steady stream of damage. But if you want to burst someone real fast, you can, as soon as you hit, like as soon as you see this hit marker from your swing, if you instantly Fire Strike, oh fuck, I did it too early, unlucky. So always wait until you actually hear the hit marker. If you instantly Fire Strike as soon as you hit or hear that hit marker, you're gonna do a quick 175 burst that most people don't expect. Like 175 damage is a lot, especially against squishies. If you manage to catch them with a hit Fire Strike by surprise, they're suddenly gonna be oh shit, I just died instantly. Like pinning someone, hit Fire Strike swing, and you can easily kill someone. So same thing with that Roadhog. If you do a Fire Strike swing, you probably kill him and maybe survive. But you were already so far in their backline, you were probably dead anyway. Oh, can I move away from here? Yo, bronze review. I needed one of these. Is your Reinhardt really that bad? Okay, here comes a Mailed. Oh, huge Fire Strike. Oh no. Oh shit. And you do that too. Oh my goodness. So, the enemy Junkrat, or your Junkrat, wasted his ult on someone that was already frozen and 99% dead, and you walk straight into the Junkrat. Suicide mines. Unfortunate. Oh, unfortunate. That's a big yikes. Wait, did you have Lucio Zen as healers? Oh. How long did you have Lucio Zen? What the hell? Didn't you have a Moira? Lucio here. Yeah, you had a Moira. Okay, the Moira just swapped off. That was not good. Oh my god. Stop pressing tab so quickly. There we go. Okay. I see. So the Moira went to an Orisa instead. Okay. Well, unfortunately, Ryan, you cannot play Ryan in a comp that has low healing. Like Ryan requires so much resources to be put into him. He needs like at least an Ana to pump him with, or an Ana or a Moira to pump him with healing, and like ideally a Lucio to speed him around. Otherwise, Ryan, unfortunately, is a very lackluster hero, especially at the low ranks, because nobody really capitalizes on what Ryan does, like create space for his team. And I would definitely suggest playing a hero like either Winston or maybe getting good at ball if you're ever in situations like this. But if you have a solo healer Lucio, instantly just swap off Ryan. There's no way you can play Ryan effectively with only a Lucio healing, unfortunately. So a good hero here, if you still want to play a tank, is Roadhog for sure. Like he has the self-sustain. You can still get some pretty juicy pulls to finish off one of these squishies. They have no shield to hide behind, so it's gonna be easy town hitting all of those hooks. If you manage to hit them, of course. But Ryan just does not work unless you have a lot of healing and a lot of resources that will be put into you. Orisa is definitely better for those situations. Orisa does not require as much healing, and since she's mostly going to be hiding either behind her shield or behind a corner, and she's ranged. But Reinhardt, he needs to get into the thick of it. He needs to take damage, or he is going to take damage inevitably when he is in the fight. And unless he has healing, you're instantly going to get low HP, and you're not going to be able to be effective at all. It's okay. Whatever. Oh, let's see here. Did I go too far forward? No, here it was. Now we have Zen Lucio, so this is also not enough healing, unfortunately. Like if the Zen's gonna have harmony on you, and the Lucio is gonna have like heal aura, then pretty much nobody else is gonna receive healing. Orisa, right. Ooh, they have so much damage. Yeah, you can definitely you can't play Ryan into this. But okay, if you want to play Ryan still, just to give you some options at least, let me just ask you a question real quick here, Arctic. So you as the Reinhardt, you see this. What's the first thought that pops into your head right now? You see a Roadhog, you see a Torbjorn, you see a Hanzo on the high ground, and Mercy Ash, I think this is? I don't know. Maybe that's just a Moira, whatever. Like, what's your first thought that pops into your head when you see this? No shield, press Q. Okay. Sure. It is an okay idea, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Like, what happened when you what happened when you walked forward? Like, you got instantly melted, right? Your shield got from 1,600 to 0 in like half a second, and your health went to 0 even faster. So what this tells me, at least, if I would be playing Reinhardt and I see all of this, I see insane amounts of damage. Damage that is impossible for my shield to sustain. So, and remember, what is our objective with the game? Our objective is to get to the cart and to move the cart. So how do we get to the cart and move the cart without losing our shield? That is my question. Can you find a way from this position that we can get to the cart without taking too much damage, at least? So you decided to go this way. There is another way to go about it. Let's see if you can find the answer. What do you say, Arctic? What other way is there to get? Go around the right. Eclipse raises his hand. Go around the right for the shorter sight line. I think you mean left. Right here, yes. You can definitely just walk through this area with your shield. You'll probably lose maybe 500 HP on your shield. And then you even have this mega health pack right next to you. And then you walk behind this little pathway right here. There's even the mini health pack that you can take if you want. And then you can drop down from this little box right here onto the payload. Now suddenly you're going to be standing on the payload with a 2000 HP shield and full HP, and everything is going to be way, way, way easier. You might hit a fat shatter that just wins you the game. Who knows? Who knows? This is all speculation from now, but taking this very long route where you need to cover a lot of distance against like 3000 DPS, it is just absolutely impossible. So playing Reinhardt is a lot of utilizing natural cover to get as close as possible to your team, to your enemy team. Like if you're playing Rein, you're gonna be a brawling composition kind of, where you want to get close to the enemy team, and you're gonna have to get creative. You're gonna need to utilize natural cover by hiding behind stuff, rotating around strange areas, maybe even rotating to force people off high grounds, and then actually getting to the point, because you can't just go and stand on the point, but they're all surrounding you on like 30 different high grounds. So sometimes you're gonna need to do that, like go up to the high ground. So basically the shield is a stopgap, not the main defense. Yes, kind of. Like I like to call natural cover an unlimited Reinhardt shield. You should be using the unlimited Reinhardt shield as much as possible, so that when you're forced to use your own Reinhardt shield that is depletable, it is as healthy as it can be, at least. Because it's very important that you have it at a large health pool when the fight actually starts. So kind of, yes, you're that's kind of what I'm saying, yeah. So now this rotation here on the left side is very map specific, but you can use the exact same thought process on every single map. Like for example, I'm gonna give you a pretty good example here on Blizzard World. %. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a small task here, or a quiz. So let's say they have they have an Orisa shield set up here with a kind of bunker composition spamming down main like this. How would you approach the this Orisa bunker? I can give you three options, I guess, so you don't need to explain to me. That's a bit hard to do over chat. But okay, we're coming out of spawn. We're walking up these stairs. We're walking down main. We're walking into them, and we're fighting on them. This is option A, right here. Do it in some different colors, I guess. And then we have the second one. You walk into this mega right here, and then you fight them from here. This is option B. And then we have the third one, which is going right here. And like jumping down from high ground. What would you say is the best one? Go through Vikings. Which one is Vikings? Is this Vikings? I'm actually not sure. I think this is Vikings. What about option D though? I don't want to give you too many options. This is enough for now. Option B. You're saying B. I can definitely agree with B. B is decent. What would you say, Eclipse OW? What do you think? A, B, or C? Come on, give me a letter. Give me a letter. Okay, well, screw you then. No letter. There is no option D, man. Okay, well, so we can definitely rule out option A, right? I would take most of C, jump behind the play point, force a bunker to reposition to give me a better advantage, and let my DPS get picks or just play Sombra. Okay, you're not answering the question, dude. Yes, like if we're super serious, that is the correct answer. But you have a 3-option. You only have 3 options here. Okay, C. Good shit. Good shit. Okay, so I would say in this situation there isn't actually a lot of there isn't actually much difference between C and B. Both of these accomplish the same thing, which is getting close to the bunker without taking too much spam damage. So the B option here, you might start taking damage around this area when you get out through the doors if they have someone peeking the doors. But most likely you will be fairly healthy around here, and you will be able to easily speed boost onto them if you have a Lucio with the defense matrix and shit, and you're gonna be able to start swinging in their faces. If you're gonna go through A, well, of course, your shield is gonna be broken before you even get close to the statue, and you're gonna start crying and die. So A is definitely out of the option. And then we have C, which does take a little bit longer. But it does give you high ground advantage, so if you can maybe set up your Zenyatta, or maybe another long-range character, maybe an Ashe, or Hanzo, or whatever, this will give you a lot of options, and a lot of great sightlines for the long-range character to deal damage, while you drop down and start swinging in their faces. So the C option here is a little bit better, but I have nothing against B. You can definitely use B as well. But as Eclipse said, the even more optimal option, if they have a bunker set up over here, is to just go all the way around, actually. So you do this rotation again, and you can drop down right here, or sorry, take the stairs like this, and you walk all the way around. Oh, shit. Do I need to... Whatever. You walk all the way around, you get out through this door, and then you can even set up something on the high ground here, or you can just play straight on point, and suddenly you become the defender, because their bunker is gonna have to reposition themselves and like set up over here, which is pretty crappy for a bunker. So you're gonna be able to set up on point, and you're gonna be able to set up long range damage over here, which is also very sneaky and very common in scrim environments. But like in comp, that's just way too complicated, and it will most likely just be a waste of time. So yeah, that's just a very, very simple quiz, because 99 times out of 100, people playing Rein will do this every single time. All the way up until like Diamond. I assure you, they don't give a fuck. They have no clue how to use Reinhardt shield, and by the time they get to this area, the Reinhardt shield is already dead, and everybody's like, oh no, what do we do now? So utilize the map geometry to get as close as possible. Do even get creative with like rotations through areas to get to other points. In comp, you don't go full through the back. You drop down same as C and just walk around to point. Yes, exactly. So that's why it's too complicated. But okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, this is looking real dangerous. So see how you standing here and shielding did absolutely 0 out of 0. Like nothing happened. These are the moments that you want to reduce the most. Like you never want to have situations where you're just standing still, shielding nothing, and nothing is happening. And this is largely because let's see. I think a lot of people died here. Yeah, your Junkrat is dead. Okay, so we see this. We see one dead person. We see a second dead person. We see a Junkrat in their spawn. And we see an Orisa being quite pushed up. So, like, moving forward here in the first place is actually pretty bad. Like, there's nothing you can do here. And this Junkrat is dead, 100%. Like, even before he died, you should have an idea that he's gonna die very soon. Because he's in their spawn pretty much. And 2 people already died. So they are like 6 versus 1 over here. So there's nothing for you to do here. This is a turn 360 degrees and a moonwalk away. Literally. There's absolutely nothing to do here. So now you're going to be using your entire shield to shield absolutely nothing. And then you're going to die. Okay, you're not going to die. But our Orisa's going to die. And our Lucy's going to die. So you walking forward here as Reinhardt and shielding gave your team like a false sense of security. They see you move forward and stand there, and they think, oh, our main tank is standing there, so I need to walk with him and help him. But this is wrong. Like you're telling your team to do something stupid by moving forward. There was no reason for anyone to be over here anymore. You should be respawning and regrouping with your team, and then as 6 you walk forward again. Because when you're 6 and you walk forward with your shield, things are actually going to happen. But if you're in a 6 versus 3 like this, and you stand with your shield here, you have no damage dealers behind you, nothing's happening, and it's just a complete waste of time. But at least you notice that now, oh shit, it's too late. But by this moment, we've already wasted like 15 seconds of doing nothing. We also like baited our Lucio into going somewhere he shouldn't be going, so he dies, and that wastes our res. Save the Orisas to stagger less. Like the Orisa was fine without you. In that situation, you should probably like call out, like tell Orisa, everyone's dead, move back, we're gonna regroup. And if she dies, fine, let her die. Like it's much better that she dies and you regroup as 6 than you trying to like save people that are already down in the shitter. Usually saving people only leads to even more deaths.
This is not your time.
Okay, what the hell is going on? Oh no. Okay. Our Lucio just walked to point all alone and popped beat. Oh no. Unfortunate. Nice. We get a kill on the Junkrat that overextends. And now we actually have DPSs behind us. Like, this is perfect. Now you're working forward with your team. Stuff happened. And, yeah. Okay. Nice. Now we're pushing a 6. See how easy it is when we're pushing a 6. Dodge the dragon. Well played. Still need to shield though. Oh no, dude. Shit. Where are your healers? Did they die? I think they died. Oh. Even if you say Orisa, your DPS will think they can push, and when you drop the Regen, they all die, even more staggered. Yes, exactly. Like, you as the main tank moving forward will you will bait your team into feeding, like every single time. Like they're gonna trust that you are moving forward and that you're the main tank that leads them forward. Like, you're the leader. So you as the leader, you cannot go into lost fights. You definitely need to take control, tell your team, Like, okay, wait now, wait for Orisa. We're gonna be grouping up a 6. We're gonna move forward now. Like, talk even more. Tell them, okay, we're gonna do this rotation. Like, they have way too much damage. I can't go main. We need to walk left and hide. Yeah, like you pretty much need to narrate a lot of what you're doing, so that the team knows what their main tank is doing and what you want to do, because they can't read your mind. That's why communication is like so important for Overwatch. Unfortunate. Oh, nice rest though. Okay. I actually thought that would hit. What the hell? I swear to fucking God, I've been hit by shatters up here. Sorry about that. I swear I've been hit by shatters when I'm standing up here. What is this? Is this like an old patch? Or is it a new patch? What do you mean on the bottom step? Like here? I'm confused. I definitely thought this would hit. And I'm sure you did too. Unlucky, I guess. Nice. But you're definitely way too aggressive with your swings. So you need to keep a little bit in the back of your mind. If you have a healer pocketing you. Like if you can see your Mercy healing you, then sure you can be a little bit more aggressive. If you can hear like Ana shots getting pumped into you, if you can see like Moira pissing on your back, then sure, be a little bit more aggressive. But like if you have no healer immediately healing you, you definitely need to, like, as soon as your armor is gone, you can't swing anymore. Reinhardt becomes really squishy as soon as the armor gets destroyed, and definitely need to start playing a bit more passively. It's like right here, yes, you have the Mercy pocketing you, but your armor is gone still. And let's see, when does she actually? You get beat. So this swing to kill the Mercy, absolutely perfect. But as soon as this Mercy dies, you should be happy. You'll be happy with what you've done. You killed their Junkrat, you killed their Mercy. They have no main healer anymore. As long as you survive, you will out-sustain them with your shield. You're going to be able to hide your team behind the shield. Their team will have no shield to hide behind. So your damage will eventually build up enough that they're going to be forced to back off since they have no healer. So now since you died, he gets the Mercy as well. There's no shield to hide behind. And we're all dead. Okay, let's see the defense. I've been in Dota queue for 20 minutes. Unlucky, dude. I could probably play a game on my tank account. I haven't placed it yet. Should be around 3.8k. Or maybe 3.7 or something. I could play some Reinhardt or Orisa and narrate a little bit more of my gameplay so that you understand the thought process behind most of what I do. If you'd like. Another Orisa setting up in this exact spot. We got it 2 times in a row. Let's go. Okay. Decent. Wait, how did we use halt? Is that how we got the kill? Okay, yeah. So see how this Reinhardt makes the same mistake? Like he's always, or he has twice now flashed his shield, hindered the recharge. He could easily be standing around this corner until he has 2000 HP shield, and then easily walk like straight to point. And suddenly he's gonna be the one standing on point with like a 1600 HP shield. Instead, he's feeding his shield over here where it makes gives no value at all. Okay, that's a flanking Reinhardt. And we all died. Unfortunate. That's a crazy ass game.
I must rejoin the team. Objective lost. Stop the pain. The battle continues.
So here you would ideally want to call this out and try to time it together with your Bastion. So just call that like, okay, I have shield in 2 seconds, Bastion set up, and then as soon as you see him start setting up, you put down the shield and you start trying to win the shield war. Because now, like, you set down your shield, and by the time your Bastion has set up, your shield is already like destroyed pretty much. And unfortunate popping Fortify a little bit too low. You want to try and pop Fortify when you're like really high HP, because otherwise the damage reduction isn't as effective. I think you popped it at around 50, so the damage reduction effectively only protects 25 of your HP. But if you pop it at like around 300, then it's gonna protect 150 HP, which is a lot better, And especially when you have armor. Like the top part of your HP is armor, so popping Fortify when you still have armor available is way more value.
Rocket barrage incoming. Barrier activated.
Oh, nice. Watching streams at work. Good shit. What do you work with? That's just like me then. Oh shit, pop 45. Ah. Nice, nice. We're alive. Alive to fight another day. Oh, unfortunate. Let's see here. Okay, and when you're playing an Ashe plus Orisa plus Bastion composition, you need to remember that your life is way less worth than the Bastion's life. So if you can, when your Orisa shield dies, if you can stand in front of the Bastion with Fortify up, definitely do that. This would have been a perfect opportunity for this. Even if you don't have your shield ready here, it's still 1 second. You could definitely walk up, pop Fortify, and just stand in front of him. That way, you would block this hook. Your Bastion would still be able to deal damage. You could probably even pop bongos here, just to destroy their lamp real quick and then kill the Bastion as fast as possible here. So standing in front of your Bastion and letting yourself die way before your Bastion dies is pretty important.
Installing updates.
Oh shit, unfortunate. Okay, we got the Bastion at least. Oh, now you're stuck, dude. Can't get out. Oh no. I kind of put yourself in a pretty bad spot right there.
I still have a job to do.
Okay, let's see. Setting up with the Orisa right here, or with the Bastion. Nice. Yeah, you definitely want to stand in front of the Bastion right there. Once again, same thing. As soon as your shield dies, you walk in front of the Bastion, you pop Fortify, and until, like, you should be dying way before the Bastion. It is much more important that you keep him alive than you.
Analyzing previous combat performance.
And don't be afraid to pop your ult. It's been three fights since you got it. Could definitely be a pretty good time right now. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But yeah, so some like Orisa specific things, since this was the Bastion versus Bastion, you definitely gotta be a little bit more decisive with when you take the fights and let your Bastion die last. So play like a get down, Mr. President, and just throw your body in front of him to keep him alive as long as possible. And remember as well, I think you actually were aiming at your targets. So like Orisa's projectiles are still pretty slow, and that means that you need to lead your shots a little bit, because if you're aiming at the target, you're gonna miss most of the shots. So you definitely need to aim a little bit in front to be able to hit. So if this guy starts walking, if I aim over here, my shots are gonna hit. But if I aim directly at the thing, then I'm not hitting as much.